Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Live at 5, which we are rebranding as Live After 5. And the hint is in the fact that I'm always late and it's after 5. I was driving on the motorway and I had to wait until I got to Lemmy Bryan before I could do my video. So I asked people if they would like to ask some questions that I could answer tonight. And there were two really good questions that I would like to share with you. So one of the questions was, what happens when a property is advertised? Is the property, hi Mark, is the property sold for the price that it's asked? Well, the asking price is a guide price. It's a guiding. And so if you're placing an offer, it should be in the region of the guide price. Now, what's happened to the market in recent times is that there is more buyers than there are properties. So there is no definitive figure for how much a property will sell for anymore. Hi Anne, thanks for watching. So multiple bids will drive a property price up. So if a property is up at 250 and somebody places an offer of 240, and then there's another bidder who places an offer of 245, and somebody places an offer of 250, then you get 252, 253, 260. There is no set amount that someone can offer. It really depends. Like, we went sale agreed on a property yesterday, and the two final bidders started raising their bids by €1,000. In some instances, I had a situation recently where somebody raised an offer by €10,000, and then the other people raised the offer, then followed on by a further €2,000. So really, there's no set amount. It's a good idea to ask the agent how many bidders are there, how many people am I competing with, and you need to really work out what your budget is and to try and stay then within your budget. I've no doubt, sorry, my car is beeping. I've no doubt that it is a difficult time for buyers. It really, really is. The stock levels, the amount of property on the market is at an all-time low. And people have more savings because of COVID, and people are really anxious to move. So I'm empathetic to buyers right now, and it's sometimes a bit difficult for estate agents as well, because if you've only one property and you've got like three, I don't mean one property, but you're specific to one property, the bidding, you've only got one of that house or one of that apartment, and you might have 3 to 7 bidders on a property. So that does drive the price up. But it's a good idea to ask the agent who is bidding against you, not as in their name, but are they mortgage approved? Have you seen their mortgage approval? Are they, like, I had one couple who looked at a property recently with me and they said, right, we love it, we want to place an offer. And I said, you're selling your house, but have your house on the market? And they said, no, not yet, it'll be up next week. I said, I can't take a bid because that wouldn't be fair on the other bidders because you're not purchase ready. So I hope that helps. Then the second question, which is a question that we get asked all the time right now. I want to sell, I really want to move, but I haven't found what I'm looking for. So there's one particular family that I'm chatting to at the moment who are in that dilemma. We call them Mary and John, okay? And Mary and John want to buy a bigger house. Their family has outgrown their existing house and they want to buy a bigger house. And they have to sell their existing home in order to buy that house. But what they want isn't on the market as we speak today. Within their budget, within the location that they want, commute to the schools, commute to work, all of that, all the stuff that you have to consider when you're buying a property. So the advice I would give is that when you're hiring an agent, chat to them about it and explain that I can put my house on the market, but I do need to find something else before I can close the sale of this property. And it's really important then that you communicate that to your prospective buyers. So if you're showing the property and you've got somebody who's in a really big rush to close the sale, well, then your house isn't going to be suitable for them. And it might not be the highest price that you're interested in. You might want a really good price at a certain level, but you want somebody that can tie in with your timeline and your plans. So you have then Mary and John who are selling, and they put the property on the market, and anyone who's coming to look at it should know that the sale closing is dependent on them finding a property that suits their needs. Now, as an agent, I would be finding out, what does that property look like and does it exist, so that the seller has a realistic, I suppose, wish list, so that it isn't something that's crazy. Like, for example, someone said, I have to have sea views. Somebody said to me recently, I want sea views at the front and views of the woods behind me, and my max budget is X. Well, we all know right now, sea views are now commanding premium prices, and they are the properties that have increased in value enormously because there are so many people looking for coastal properties. So I hope you found that of interest. If there's anything else we can help you with, or you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them at our live after 5. And thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Slán go fóill.